How's it going, guys? I am Matthias. It's Thursday, and that means I am doing Photoshop fails. And this is a series where I try to figure out what on earth was going through these people's mind when they were making these Photoshop pictures. Sometimes I can't figure it out, sometimes I can, but I'm gonna do my best to figure it out. Ready, set, go! So this dude right here, first thing I see is an old man's stomach. There's something about the thing he chose to put under his shirt, okay? It doesn't look like abs, it looks like saggy skin. It looks like an old man's stomach. I mean, there's something weird about the lighting and the grayish color of it, but it looks like old man stomach. And then he put down below in a caption, been hitting the gym lately, no big deal. Oh, looks like old man stomach. Still better than my stomach, but still. We have this Photoshop picture that's clearly a Photoshop, but someone's trying to sell this on some website and it says, it's not Photoshop, these dogs are enormous. Click our link and come to our beach. Meanwhile, this chick is riding this dog like a horse. That dog is not that big. You can't ride dogs. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 dogs you can ride if you're a small child. Maybe this was a company trying to make like an all new amusement park where you can like ride beasts of all different kinds. People, please don't get on dogs. Is it just me, or does that look plastic to you? That doesn't even look real. It looks like he took someone's like chest, like maybe Ken's, you know, the Ken the Barbie. You guys know what that is, right? Superimposed it on his body, and it's a plastic chest. Maybe he wasn't thinking straight. Those glasses aren't on straight, that's for sure. Maybe he was high. I tend to find that most Photoshop pictures exist because the person wasn't happy with themselves. They weren't happy with how they look, their body, and you know what? That's okay, not everyone's happy with themselves, but these people go the extra mile and change how they look in pictures to trick other people into thinking this is how they look in real life. Sometimes we catch them because they're not skillful with the tools that they use, such as the liquify tool. She tried to tuck in her tummy just a tad, but she tucked in the door with it. She's super proud about that. Is that a thumbs up? Sideways thumb. First, we have just like an innocent picture of this woman, you know, showcasing this, whatever that is that she's wearing. Looks like a blanket. Next, we have it from the backside, which is just doesn't look like a person at all. She's missing her face. Her hair seems to be cut out. Not only that, but her arm seems to be twisted in a way that a human arm should not be twisted. How do you even do that? Okay, she's got it on this side, so she's like, this is what she's doing in that picture, if that were real. But I'm most concerned about the missing face. Can we put up posters? Missing face, woman missing face. Last scene, don't remember because her face goes along with it. Hashtag dead joke. 400 new arrivals, high impact hues, hot denim and more. Looks you'll love, including missing your arm. Or maybe that's part of the shirt. Look, camouflage. Whoever was doing the Photoshop on this one didn't realize that was her actual arm, and they were like, that's not supposed to be there. let's just remove that. What happened over here too? Why are they trying to remove like whatever that thing is? Maybe because, what is it? Wait, what is this? This is the weirdest Photoshop I've ever seen. Just awful work, whoever did that. Just try again. This one. I can't quite tell if he was supposed to be leaning against the car. If so, he's way too big in this shot. But then, you know, if he wanted to sell the point home just a little bit more, okay? Most guys, they Photoshop themselves leaning in on the car. This guy went the extra mile, no pun intended, and put himself in the car. But he didn't actually put himself in the car. You see, he put himself in the reflection of the car. This looks like a reflection on the windshield more than like he's actually in the car. So maybe that's supposed to be his, no, it's not his reflection because he's making a completely different face. What were you thinking, dude? I can't get behind your thought process on this one. That's a fail. Okay, here we have the normal woman, okay? Look at her head, it's normal. It's a normal human being's head, you know? She's attractive, and then the magazine got a hold of her and they're like, oh, too big a head. Oh, is that Madonna? Why don't I know who anyone is? What? Why did they shrink her head? They did a really good job of it too, but they just shrunk it way too much. You know what they were trying to do? They were trying to get the name of their magazine in the cover. They're like, how do we still have out on the magazine? Oh, well, you know, just compress her head just a bit and then we'll make room for it. This is a new water bottle, okay? State of the art. This water bottle, when you hold it sideways, it squirts water directly into your mouth. You don't have to do any effort whatsoever. You're just like this. Who drinks like that? I'll tell you who drinks like that. People that want to get water all over the shirt. Why take the chance? Why not just put it up to your mouth? Just to make sure you don't spill all over yourself. You trying to be cool or something? Like all those commercials where they're like, don't miss, and they get the water exactly in there. Like, who does that? Come on. Ah, the curious case of the bi belly button. 2 belly buttons. I think that right there is just a mole, but I'm not sure. How does this happen though? Mistakes aside, could you possibly have 2 umbilical cords? I don't think so. I'm not sure what I think about this one. He photoshopped himself next to an anime character. He's given up on real women, and he's just decided, you know what? I know I can't get a real woman. It's okay. I'm gonna go for the fake ones. Godspeed, sir. You can do it. I believe in you. Why does this one dude in the middle just look so out of place in this picture? I don't know what the Thunder basketball team is, if it's college, if it's NBA, like sports, woo! But I do know that this guy in the gray doesn't look like he belongs, and it looks like maybe he photoshopped a guy out of it, and maybe he sent this home to his parents and he was like, look, I'm on the Thunder basketball team, Dad. And his dad's like, yeah, that's real good of you. But it just doesn't actually compute. He just lied to his parents. You're not actually on the Thunder basketball team, bro. Fail. Oh, is that Harry Styles without a shirt on? Look at this. Just didn't even try at all. Just cut a circle out of their face. Just not trying at all. She was like, I'm gonna trick my best friends into thinking that I was in a bathing suit next to Harry Styles. Yes, I'm saying Harry's for a reason. Pro tip, rotate the face slightly, then color match. And then it may have been real. No, probably not. Here we have another guy this time trying to tell his friends, yeah, what's up? I had my arm around Shakira. That's who that is, right? I'm gonna be really upset if that's not Shakira. That hand on the side, you see that hand down there? That just looks wrong on so many different levels. You gotta at least replicate the lighting, people. The lighting. She's not even the right size next to this truck. It seems like she would be actually bigger than him in real life. That is the longest neck I've ever seen. Why would you need a long neck? I think you'd be walking around and you'd be hitting your head on door jams and stuff. Is that real? Is that a win or a fail? That's so good if it... See, I don't know if this is a win or a fail. I don't know if this is Photoshop or not. Comments down below. Is this real or not? This one's blowing my mind. This one seems... Because he's actually making contact with her head. A+. Here we have an ad for Pud. I think it's pudding with some stuff in it. I don't know, chocolate dairy dessert. A chocolate dessert you can enjoy anytime. And then they've got this woman, probably a famous woman, we don't know. And they're like, okay, we gotta pretend like she's a big fan of our Pud. So we'll just put some Pud in her hand. Whoops, so close. You put it over her hand. Was she balancing it like this while she scoops? Come on, guys. Look at that face. She like just tried it and she was like, this is horrible. This even exist? This woman is beyond limber. Look at this. You see this? Her foot is the exact opposite direction of her body. There's only one person I know that can do this, and that, yes, is Markiplier. Have you ever seen him do that? Whew. I'm just saying it's possible that this is not a Photoshop. Someone's trying to sell a scoop neck tee, but they had some trouble with it. She has like some type of bumpy arm syndrome. But in reality, it's just a horrible liquefy tool again. The liquefy tool strikes again. Oh, whoops. I don't even know what's going on with this one. How does her body do that? Her leg is coming out of her elbow. Seriously, how's her body doing this? Her foot isn't even standing on anything? Does she just like have it in the air? I'm sorry, I can't figure this one out, guys. I just can't. It's too much for me. Sometimes when I have family gatherings, my mom gets upset that I don't invite everyone. And you know what? I don't like everyone. That's just the fact of the matter. You don't want to always invite everyone to the family gathering. So when you take a picture and you show your mom, this is what you do. You just put everyone in the back of it. That way your mom will be happy and you're happy. You didn't have to see those relatives. Yeah, your mom thinks you did. A+, at least for the idea. D- for execution. Whoops. Guys, make sure you check out the last Photoshop fail. Click it right there. I do this series every Thursday, so make sure you subscribe right here for more, and we will see you next time. High five.